This lighting is a little bit random. Is this lighting too random? Like, I can't tell. I don't know if this lighting is like random. I don't know about this lighting. I think I'm gonna risk it. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't like the way I'm focusing and unfocusing, but I'm sorry about this lighting. It's like a little bit random, but I'm in the mood to film right now, so that's what we're doing. So today I'm reacting to assumptions made about me. I have put a question box on my story. I have already peeked at them and some are downright insane. And anyway, I just want to go through them. So let's start. Molly is a great swimmer. You are right. I grew up swimming competitively and I am a good swimmer. Yeah, some of you guys are so sweet. I love you. You're okay with your girlfriend? You're okay with your girlfriend being friends with her ex-girlfriend? Yeah, and I'm also friends with mine. I think this just comes from being very secure in yourself and trusting your partner. Honestly, had no like trauma or anything happen to me, so I don't have like really trust issues, which I'm really blessed about. And at the end of the day, guys, like, as long as no one's like disrespecting you and you trust your partner and like there's boundaries, and I don't know, I feel like if you have like an off feeling, I don't know, everyone's different, everyone has different boundaries and things they'll accept, and me personally, I'm just like very secure in myself, so it doesn't bother me. And at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to stop someone from being friends with someone. Like, that's just not who I am. I never have been that person and I never will be. So this is like sort of like a interesting topic to talk about, because I think a lot of people have an issue with it, and I think a lot of people think it's like wrong, which is like fair enough if that's like your view on things. It's definitely something that's like very individual to like each situation, but yeah, I am fine with it. Glad we've addressed that. You have extensions? No, I don't have extensions. This is my natural hair. I don't dye my hair. I don't get extensions. My hair is not naturally straight, but this is my natural hair. Everyone always asks me for hair care tips, which I can do like a video on that for you, but I think also it helps that I don't dye my hair, and I've always had really good genetics with hair. So yeah, you're dating Analise. Sorry, you were dating Analise. Guys, I'm sorry. Analise has a full boyfriend and Analise is my friend. And I have a girlfriend, but they're saying past tense were. Like, I understand that a lot of people haven't been exposed to gay relationships before, but like, kind of use your head. Like, why the fact that everyone assumes that any girl I hang out with I have a crush on, or any girl I hang out with that like we have a thing, is like literally ridiculous. And so actually it's not, I don't really get frustrated by it, but it's like just stupid. People have said this a lot about different people in this comment box, and it's just like, come on, like, grow up. Like, I don't know how old these people are commenting this stuff, obviously, because obviously younger people maybe like assume, but I'm just like, girl, are you fucking serious? Like, are you serious? It's also the end of the day, so I'm like being kind of blunt right now, but like, so to answer your question, no, I was not dating Analise. Oh, a lot of people think you're in love with Amber. Another fucking stupid comment. Yeah, no, I mean, I am in love with her in a friend way for sure, but like, it's just like, grow up. There's some questions in here as well, so maybe I'll answer them, because I think people don't read it, they just think it's a question box. Oh, you'll be married to a guy and have his babies in a few years. Well, no, but also you never know what can happen, but no. Yeah, you're one of the only non-controversial influencers in Melbourne. Well, this is quite a compliment. I like to think I'm non-controversial. If there's anything said about me online that's controversial, it's like really not coming from myself and like probably made up. So yeah, I just don't do drama at all. Like, I like to just keep the peace. If I don't care that much about, that sounds rude, but like, if I don't care that much about someone, like, pretend something happens and it's like rude or mean, I just don't even address it because I'm like, I don't care enough to have this conversation with you. And if I don't actually want you in my life and don't like value you, why would I waste my energy having an argument with you or having a conversation with you about something? Because to be honest, I don't care if it's resolved or not. Like, I don't care if we are friends or not. I don't care if we have a relationship. So like, why would I bother being like, okay, fair enough if that other person like wants to hash it out, but like me personally, I'm like, no thank you. I'd rather just not talk to that person. Because this has actually happened to me a lot, where things are said, and if I'm put in a position where it gets brought up, I will say my piece, but I just really don't care like enough. I would only ever address something if it was like someone I actually care about and want in my life and want the issue to be properly sorted out. So yeah, you seem like the sweetest person. Well, I like to think I am a very sweet person. So yeah, you have an Italian background. See, I just think that's a compliment, but no, I don't have an Italian background. I don't know what my background is. Obviously I'm Australian, but I don't know beyond that. Yeah, I want to figure it out though. I want to do one of those ancestry tests. Oh, some people ask the most weird questions, guys. Like, some people are assuming what I would do in bed. Like, guys, come on. I'm not gonna answer that. You're gonna move to LA. Ew! You cheated on your ex. No, I did not. There's a lot of false thoughts about me and my ex and why we broke up. Honestly, I don't even feel the need to tell you what happened, but it just came to an end. Like it just like kind of, I don't know, we weren't really like feeling it as much. And so we just thought, you know, before we resent each other, let's just break up and, you know, move out, and we're still best friends. And I'm so glad we did that because we have had the healthiest breakup. We're still friends. I have a new partner, she has a new partner, we're still great friends. Like, yeah, I just think I'm just so glad we did that because she is such a great person, and yeah, we still have a great friendship I'm so grateful for. But yeah, there's a lot of like false things online. Like, I see the edits made about us and I'm just like, oh my god, like fucking up. I feel like you're very I'm baby in relationships. I am very I'm baby in relationships, but at the same time I'm very like mummy vibes. Like, I love to like look after my person. I don't know, just very mum vibes, but at the same time I am like such a baby and love to be taken care of, and like, yeah, babied. But like, yeah, at the same time I'm not. It's like kind of, it's definitely an even amount, I would say. Yeah, you live in America one day. You go through friends like there's no tomorrow. Literally the total opposite. I have like the smallest friend group ever, and I've actually never had like a friend falling out. I maybe don't hang out with certain people as much, or and like, you know, but I've never had a falling out with a friend. Your eating disorder is due to deep reasons, not aesthetics. I actually could not tell you what my eating disorder was from, because growing up, like, my family like ate very balanced. We ate whatever we wanted. I've never got told what to eat until I was like a little bit older. This family that I was like very close with would kind of tell me what to eat. That honestly could have triggered it and started it, but yeah, I think I've also always really cared what I've looked like, and I think it also came from having like body dysmorphia, which who knows where that comes from. I don't know. I think there's like a lot of different reasons and multiple reasons as to why my eating disorder came about. You have your nipples pierced. Yes. You're secretly 6'2". How could I secretly be 6'2"? I'm 5'3", by the way. No. You let all your partners cheat on you. No. Why would I let my partners cheat on me? Some of this is so freaking stupid. You're actually straight. You want to get technical, I'm bi, but I just tend not to label myself. Like, I don't really feel the need, nor do I really get asked. So I just really like who I like, and that's that. I don't think into my sexuality at all. I never have. I just find it easier just to be like, this is my girlfriend, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like don't really like labels that much. Like, I just think like, who cares? Who does it affect? My sexuality is not my personality. I don't make it my personality. It's just like, yeah, I do not find the need to label myself. But yeah, I guess I am bi if you want to get really technical, because I've been with both girls and boys. You knew you were queer from a young age. Honestly, I didn't have like the full realization as a young girl, but I definitely had random times where I would be like, oh shit, like this feeling's a bit, it felt wrong in my head. I was like, this is wrong, like it makes me feel sick. And I would literally, you know, when you don't want to think about something and you kind of, you like go, it gives you the ick, like you're literally like, oh my god, I don't want to think about it, like next subject, and you just want to think about something else. Like if you think through trauma or something, like literally if I don't want to think about something, like for instance, I'm like terrified of dying, so when I think about it too deeply, I literally freak, and I have to go through, this is what I do when I don't want to think about something. I'll visualize Alice in Wonderland in my head, and I will like recite the whole movie in my head until I don't think about it anymore. That's what I do. And that's what I would used to do when it would come up, like feelings of like whatever it was about, I guess, being into a girl, interested in a girl. And I would just like push it away and push it away and push it away, and I would never think about it. It's kind of like when you trauma block things out. I would just be like, oh, I'm not thinking about that, because I didn't want it to be true. Where I grew up, like everyone was very homophobic, and I just thought of it as a bad thing my whole life. But then in my head, I was like, fuck, I wish it kind of happens one day. But in my, like, it was like kind of like the devil and the angel being like ill and kind of want it to happen. So like that's kind of how that unfolded. You've had some toxic friendships in the past. I wouldn't say I've had toxic friendships as such. I think I've been friends with people that maybe I don't agree with like the way they act. And I've had, I guess, actually, you know, I've had one friendship falling out. I forgot about that. That was like when I was 18 though. That definitely wasn't a toxic friendship. It just ended abruptly. So yeah, I honestly haven't really had toxic friendships, and like anyone that I guess you could consider like a toxic person, I haven't been close enough to. Like one of those friends that you kind of don't see that much, but you see like sometimes, I don't know. Your life is perfect. No one's life is perfect, unfortunately. I don't think life will ever be perfect, but I think this is just getting deep and silly, but like, yeah, no one's life is perfect. And like, obviously what I put online is like what I want you to see. Like, I don't really post negative stuff online, and especially about mental health, I just don't really feel comfortable sharing because it's very vulnerable. And I think people can use that like to, they can use that to like hurt you. And yeah, so I just kind of avoid anything mental health because I don't know, it's just kind of scary. Like everyone has their battles. Everyone is struggling with something, let me tell you that. Like no matter how big or small, what it is, everyone is struggling with something. And yeah, what I post online is like quite positive and just like the highlight reel of my life. So that's kind of all you see. But like overall, I'm a very happy person and like my life is amazing, yes. But no one's life's perfect. You had your lips done. Yes, sir. Yes, I have. I love your vibe, but you can seem mean. I don't know where this stems from. Sometimes I think my humor, or me and my friends' humor, can be mistaken for being mean. I don't know, like we could just be saying something to each other and it's like obviously a joke, but some people don't understand some people's sense of humor, and it can be mistaken for being mean. You think Sophie's actually mean and you pretend to like her. So true. So true. Jokes, I love Soph, obviously. She is an angel sent from heaven. You and Ava are getting married. You're golden retriever on the outside, but actually black cat on the inside. I feel like I'm not golden retriever on the outside. I feel like I'm very the opposite. You're a trust fund baby. No, could not be further actually. I get a lot of random DMs about this, like, or comments being like, what, she grew up with money. I'm like, no, I didn't. You're only lesbian for masks. I've actually never been with a mask, like, so yeah. You've been through a lot in your life and you're so real because of it. I think everyone has just been through their fair share of things. Coming from like a small town, probably helps. I don't know, I feel like I'm very real online. I feel like what you see is what you get. Like everything I post on YouTube or whatever, you meet me and it's the exact same. Like there's no front. It's not exhausting for me because I'm not putting on a front. I know a lot, I'm just gonna say, I know a lot of influencers or people, content creators that are just not who they, like it's a front, like it's a full front, and it actually blows my mind how people can act away online and like kind of just, yeah, I don't know, like a lot of people just aren't who they put out online. And it's like crazy because obviously I see both sides of it. I see what they post and then who they are. So it's like, girl or boy, who are you trying to fool? Well, everyone actually. Oh, this is another one which I thought was funny. You're a lesbian for clout. Like, shut the fuck up. I hate when people say this. I actually barely even post the fact that I'm gay. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, me and my girlfriend, but I don't like say like, oh, when you're a lesbian. Like I don't even say that. Like I don't actually, you know what I mean? Like I just post my life and I have a girlfriend. So do you know what I mean? I'm like, shut up, like shut up. You want to be the one to be proposed to. Yes, this is true. I've always dreamed about getting proposed to. I literally have a whole Pinterest board for my wedding and like proposals and everything like that, and I will not be proposing to someone. I mean, never say never because you never know. I mean, it's not completely off the table, but like I would love to be proposed to. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, it could be kind of cute to propose to someone. But imagine me getting down on one knee like that, just feels wrong. You would never cut your hair short. This is true, I think. You know, I went through a phase in like January where I was like, I want to cut my hair, but like there's just no way. There's no way. You regret your lip filler. Come on, guys. You guys are so mean to me. No, I don't regret my lip filler. I actually like my lips, and last time I went to my injector, I said to her like, oh, I think I want to dissolve my lips, and she was like, why would you dissolve your lips? Like people pay so much money to have lips like yours, because I have like a very strong border on my lips. And you know what, my lips aren't everyone's cup of tea. I completely understand that. I also overline them like a lot. So a lot of people hate my lips, but like I actually like them. And I actually get a lot of compliments about my lips. Like a lot of people ask me where I go, like I get a lot of compliments, but obviously it's just not everyone's cup of tea, which is completely fine. But also it's none of your business, and if I like them, then get out of my face. Carla gets left out. This is like so far from the truth. With our friend group, I feel like me and Soph are very loud people, and Carla's more, if you saw her without the camera, she's honestly probably the same amount of loud, but I think with the camera she's just a little bit more reserved, whereas kind of like the camera doesn't really affect like me and Soph, and I don't think it affects Carla, but I just think like she's more just like just vibing, and like, you know. And in our last vlog when it was like just Soph and I, like in some of the clips, Carla was just like doing her own thing, so it wasn't like yeah, I don't know. I think like a lot of people think that, and even like people have commented before like Molly gets left out and or whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, just like, or other friend groups that I've had, people will comment and be like, this person looks left out, and I'm like, you are looking at a 10-second video or like a 20-minute YouTube video, and we've been together for a whole week. Like I understand that you can only judge off what we're posting, but you just need to keep in mind that we are only posting such a small amount. I don't blame people for like assuming things, because I know when I was younger, what I would read online or what I would see, I would just kind of take it and run with it and think it's the truth. But it's kind of, it is the truth, like what we post, but obviously you don't see everything. It's kind of like when people post their relationships and then the next day they're broken up, and you're like, wait, you just posted yesterday, and that's because nothing's as it seems online. And people put on a front and like just post, you know, such tiny things of their day, and you don't even see the half of it. That's like when, that's why you don't know when people are actually really struggling, because they're just posting the positive things, but you don't see them at the end of the day, or you don't see their mental breakdowns, or you don't see any of the hardships in their life. So if there's one thing you can just keep in mind when you're viewing anything on social media is, 1, nothing's as it seems. 2, we're posting such a small amount of our day. 3, don't assume everything is true, please. Every time I read something, I will not believe it without hard evidence. Literally, my mum could send me something, or you know, my friend could send me something, and my first thing will be like, well, we don't know if it's true. Like, even things with like my best friends, things will pop up and I'm like, but we don't know it's true. Like, we're just seeing a comment. Do you know what I mean? People like to jump to conclusions or believe the first thing they read because people love drama. And you know, a lot of people that are maybe not I don't want to say healed, but like they're struggling with their own things, they like to see negativity. So a lot of people roll with that. People love negativity online because it makes them feel better about their own life, which is just so sad. Yeah, I always go on a fucking rant. Like, I seriously cannot just answer a question without answering 50 other questions that no one asked. It's just my personality, and everyone in my life knows this. Like, I am such a yapper. I can yap for days. I can't help it. Like, literally, you'll ask me what my favorite food is, and then I will start telling you my favorite food, what my favorite breakfast, what my mum's favorite food is, what I cooked last week, something that gave me an allergic reaction. Like, I will just start being, and it's like, okay, I just wanted to know what your favorite food was. Like, you can chill out. See, I'm still doing it. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna stop there because I've rambled enough, and I'm not gonna make this like a super long video. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed me yapping, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Mwah. Love you.